Hey team, Coach Brian here, and I'm here with Coach Urice, and we are doing a movement breakdown with the rip trainer, the iso row with a backwards lunge. A lot of things happening right here, but the main thing that we're focusing on is anti-rotation, maintaining a neutral spine, engaging that core, and working total body. We get a biggest bang for our buck in a drill like this. So the movement we're gonna start with, her hands are wide so we have a strong base of support. So biggest thing is that the rip trainer is attached to her chest. So I don't want you to get too tired here, coach. There's a big difference between it being on your body and off your body. Off your body, you're working more of your biceps. I want that thing on your body press the entire time so it's attached to your body. That's where we're really working that anti-rotation so it doesn't pull you forward. So now that it's locked in there, find the balance. You never want this fully stretched out, ever in class. You always want a good tension, but not too far out so it snaps. Because if that happens, it pulls your shoulder, it pulls you out of whack. We don't want that. So she's gonna hold it nice and tight. She's in a set position, arms are out nice and wide. She's gonna alternate that lunge side to side. Imagine there's a little circle, a little ball right at that core and it's shifting side to side. She has to engage her core so her body doesn't rock. So this is the first step in this drill. Now, to add a progression, we change the lever length. We're gonna go to strength. So now she's gonna bring the hand that's closest to the band in a little closer, and she's gonna do the exact same thing with the lower body. This will be a big difference, right? So now we're starting to feel it. She's smiling, but it's tough, okay? As she goes through this one. So once we've got that down, we've added strength, we wanna take it another variable. We're gonna go back to our hands out farther. Now we're gonna go into a little bit more amplitude, kicking it up. So now we're gonna go more dynamic, staying down low. Now this is a big one because she's gotta stay low, right? You think of your body like a tree, right? The higher it is, the more it's gonna sway. You get down low in a tree stump, you're gonna hold that position. That would be the next variable. So last one, we're gonna add a couple things to it. She's gonna come a little bit closer. She's gonna start with that all the way above her head. Now, a couple things here. We always wanna make sure that it's at the top of her head. It's not in front, it's not behind, it's here. Just in this position alone, her entire backside is engaged, right? A lot of shoulder stabilization and strength happening right here. We would go slow in that lunge, locking it all the way up. So she's working her core, she's working her legs, she's working her shoulders and her upper back big in this movement right here. Again, if she wanted to increase the tempo, we would go into lunge jumps. If you feel good for a couple of reps, show them. There you go, perfect. I won't have you do any more. This is a lot to demo if she's going through this. Great drill right here, a lot of bang for your buck, especially when drills like this, when you have an asymmetrical load, fancy word, just loaded to one side. You've got to be mindful in your movement patterns. That's why we use the rip trainer, so we just can't be mindless. We got to be mindful in our movement patterns. Great drill right here. Focus on one progression at a time. Own the movement. Let's get better. And most importantly, let's be safe when we're training.